Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Westy's Classroom. I'm Mr. Westoff again, running you through some social studies stuff that you should have learned in 8th grade. So today, we're going to continue our conversation on rights and responsibilities of U.S. citizens. We are now going to be moving on to the responsibilities portions, and what is your responsibility as a U.S. citizen? And before we get into that conversation, we got to talk about what makes someone a U.S. citizen. There are a couple of different ways that you become a U.S. citizen. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be natural born citizenship. This is if you are born in the United States or one or both of your parents are a U.S. citizen, you are by default a United States citizen. So let's talk about the first way, born within the territory of the United States. If you are born within the borders of any of the 50 United States, you are a U.S. citizen. Does not matter if both of your parents are from the country of Djibouti, which is a country in Africa. Stop laughing. Anyways, that means that you are a U.S. citizen if they're on vacation and they're born here, or if they're working here and they give birth to you. As long as you are born within the borders of the United States, you are a U.S. citizen. This also applies to military bases, United States territories and protectorates, Puerto Rico would be a prime example of that. Puerto Ricans are United States citizens as well. If you were born on United States military base overseas, if you're born in a United States embassy, anything that is considered to be and held to be United States sovereign territory, you are a United States citizen. The second way you are considered a natural born citizen is if one or both of your parents are U.S. citizens as well. As long as one of your parents is a U.S. citizen, you are a U.S. citizen. This right can be found in your 14th Amendment. 14th Amendment is what grants citizenship and enables voting rights. It was one of the direct amendments coming out of the Civil War. It was made specifically so that African Americans would not be disenfranchised, from voting, having been former slaves. So that is the whole reason we have the 14th Amendment, and it works out great. And that's where we defined what naturalized and birthright citizenship is. Now, there are some people who will argue that there have been presidential candidates who are not U.S. citizens. Those people are full of hokum. It's crap. It's bull. It's BS. It's bull pucky. It does not exist. The prime example is Barack Obama. In 2008, there was a big push to say that Barack Obama wasn't born in the United States. His birth certificate wasn't valid. It was a forgery, and even if any of that was true, which it is not true, 100% false, so Barack Obama is a U.S. citizen, his mother was born in Kansas, thus making her a U.S. citizen, thus making him a citizen of the United States. Also, not the first time a presidential candidate has been accused of not being born in the United States. They tried the same thing with John McCain because he was born on a military base. So that's birthright or regular citizenship. We're going to cover that other way in our next video. Stay tuned for that one.